A new alliance, a history, signaling a new partnership between the two countries. What does all this really mean? That's what we are going to decode over the next hour. My first guest is Ashwini Vaishnaw, IT and Railways Minister in the Government of India. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Vaishnaw. How do you see the slew of deals that have been signed between the two sides? NASA, ISRO coming together for a joint mission, GE coming together with HAL, and majorly the technology transfers that are taking place. How do you see what is transpiring in the United States at the moment, Mr. Minister?
Rajdeep, there are two aspects to this. First aspect is about technology transfer. Multiple technologies which are very important for the country. These technologies which were not available so far will be available to India going forward. That's first part. But what's more important is both the countries today look at each other as equal partners, as partners who can co-create technologies, as partners who can co-develop technologies. I'll give you two specific examples. First example is of telecom. Open RAN is the absolutely leading edge telecom technology today. Both India and US have decided to co-create this technology because looking at India's talent, looking at the progress that India has made on its 4G and 5G telecom stack, which is the first virtualized telecom stack which has been developed, and that is being recognized by US that yes, this is a partner with which we can work together to create technologies which will be useful for both countries as well as it can be useful for the entire world. Semiconductor is the second such example where both the countries have seen the complementarities. The US government has clearly seen the talent pool that we have, the consistent policy base that we have created, and our focus on developing a complete comprehensive ecosystem. So sector after sector we are looking at co-developing, co-creating technologies.
But
that's what Rajdeep important point.
No, but are you seeing this therefore, the technology transfers as a sign that the two countries are forging a relationship that goes well beyond anything that has happened in the past, in that sense a defining moment, because there will be those who will say this is transactional, business driven, America looking for business opportunity. Is this more than just that?
Rajdeep, this is certainly very much beyond a transactional moment. This is certainly a defining moment. This is a very significant milestone in India's standing in the world, the way India is recognized in the world. When a country like US takes India as a strategic partner, recognizes India as a partner who can develop technologies together, recognizes and accepts India's foreign policy as an independent foreign policy where national interest has been given the primacy, where the focus has been on having an independent and logical thought process. That's what the defining change, in my view, Rajdeep, is.
Are you also seeing, though, that the asymmetry of power that existed at one time, certainly between the United States and India, changing? Because it has been seen for the longest time that the US, by and large, dictated to terms to India when it came to any partnership. Has that changed? Are we now a partnership of equals with no asymmetry of power, Mr. Minister?
Rajdeep, I think that is clearly visible. The example that I gave to you, Open RAN in telecom, the semiconductor example, the way the jet engine technology partnership, technology cooperation has been structured, space technology, the cooperation, the kind of forward-looking thought process that we have, that clearly demonstrates, very clearly shows that both countries are today looking at each other as partnership of equals, a partnership which can create value for both.
And do you see this partnership extending to a slew of other sectors, including information technology, infrastructure? Will it be largely confined to a few areas in your view, or spread across sectors now?
Rajdeep, we are definitely hopeful that this visit will bring a significant change in the way US industry looks at India. We have seen in the recent past how Apple it decided to make India as a very important base. We have seen recent past so many other sectors where India is today seen as a very important value chain, a trusted value chain partner in a world which is very, as you know well, world where uncertainty is so big. In that uncertain environment, India is seen as a very trusted and a very stable global value chain partner. So I am very hopeful, and I do believe that this visit, this significant visit, will make a big difference in the way world perceives India.
Mr. Minister, thank you very much for joining me here at the top of the news. You're saying that this is a defining moment because the nature of the partnership, in your view, has changed significantly. Appreciate your joining us here on the news today.